Leo. God, clear my mind. Purify my intentions. Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so you please take it where and how it resonates in your life for you. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. Please check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. There, only there, can you book and schedule an appointment with me. It's really the only place you can get in touch with me, just an FYI. There will always be an extended reading if you choose to know more, see more, look into the message further, but this is not a half reading, so please enjoy. Leo. Let's try one more time. Leo. You gotta keep trying. All right. So our central energy that comes up in the center of the table is think on your feet, which means there's a lot of room for improvisation this week. There's also a lot of room for twists and turns. The way that you think on your feet, Leo, is simply this: no expectations, right? It's not about having low standards or even compromising your standards. That's not the same. Go into this week with an open mind, with allowing spirit to be your guide and lead you. Be willing to improv. Be willing to work with what you're given and within what you're given, and make the most out of it. This takes a very broad and creative mind. This is also saying that changes are up ahead. So we're going to dig down into what you can expect. Think on your feet. This is also a Sagittarius card. So this is about broadening and expanding and keeping yourself open for potential opportunities to grow. We've got to get more. The abundant universe will provide. This is coming up a little bit in the past. So this is, you have all the resources you need. There's been so much abundance in your life that not too long ago, right? This is Taurus energy, so certainly it can be money, but it's also a sense of solid. So this is tangible resource, but you have it. There's a bountifulness and abundance there in your life, whether it's money or just something of great value. It is there. Also, this sense of faith, right, Leo? This sense of the abundant universe will provide. It is all going to go well. It is going well. And then time for a deep dive. You're falling in love very deeply. This is a very sensual combination. It is filled with attraction and beauty and Venus energy, because this is Libra energy and this is Taurus energy. Very Venus energy, sort of really wrapped up in a beautiful circumstance or situation. Time for a deep dive into your value systems. It could also mean to solidify your financial situation because you have found a place where you want to root yourself, or that this is worth it, right? This would not have happened too long ago. But then we have think on your feet. So there is an indication that you might have to suddenly be like, click into action and do a little improv with regards to this, whatever this really meaningful and valuable person, situation, opportunity was for you. This is the sense of, okay, it is time to improvise. Okay, so it could also be it's time to expand it. So let's get into the details. For Leo, please Tell a little bit. This is very indulgent and decadent energy, certainly having fun and playful. This is very fortunate and lucky energy, maybe somebody that just goes with the flow. Hold on, I felt like there was another card that was turned over. Okay. So you have, once again, Sagittarius energy coming out. What are you doing? Are you dealing with a Sagittarius right now? There's Sagittarius. This is all also about something is turning, or the tide is turning, so that things can even themselves out or level themselves out. There is a need for temperance, or how to make things work, which is why you are trying to find a way to make something work. You're going to have to be like kind of carefree and buoyant right now, but this is also a sense of blessing. Lots of Sagittarius energy. This is about expansion. This is about Jupiter. This is about the energy of like making something bigger or pushing outside of the pre-constructed boundaries. Your world somehow is changing here. This is the turning of the tide. It's something that's been completed. Something is finished with regards to feeling left behind or feeling left out. So something is done. This time in your life where you feel isolated, alone, abandoned, or not seen, not paid attention to, or really bamboozled or hoodwinked, taken advantage of and left to just rot. That is over. There is a sense of think on your feet, look alive, because the tide is turning and it's really starting to look very beautiful, Leo. So let's continue. We have the Tower. Ooh. Okay, so let's get into exactly what this Tower is. But this is not too long from now. By the end of this week, something radical happens. That a change that basically you have no power over. So stop all the motion. What is this Tower energy? Can you clear? No, it's this deck. It wants to talk to me. What's going on? The Tower. It's a judgment or some sort of decision or choice. God contacts you, chooses you, sees you. This could be about some sort of financial opportunity or commitment or obligation or money that you owed back. There's some sort of decision here. Message comes in. Hold on. It's almost like you feel like everything is going to start working out, but it's like look alive, because actually the shitstorm is coming toward the end of this week. Then we have this. So I'm asking, like, what do you want us to know about the Tower? You're going to be able to make a decision, a real clear decision based on something that falls apart. Something has to finish and end. The information doesn't come in really clear. There's always a sense of a little bit of confusion or trying to understand what choice to make. Then we have all this other energy with selecting, or a lot of opportunities coming in, but all of them are kind of like tight and not very generous, or expect a lot for not much in return. There can be opportunity, but this is Saturnian energy. It's almost like somebody discovering somebody owes some money and they're going to be tapped. That's what it is. There's heartbreak here, major upset and frustration, but there's defense. Like somebody is either defending you, you're defending somebody else, or there's just defense in general, a quick like understanding. It's going to disappoint you, but at the same time, it's going to illuminate you and tell you what your next step has to be. So you are attacking a situation where once you are having a hard time deciding, it's almost like, Leo, you are being spurred into action to do something about this circumstance, this situation, because something is just off and you know it. Okay, now we have that clarity. So you are really being like things are all kinds of calm, but watch it, because the rapids are you're going to hit the rapids. You're going to hit the rapids probably about midweek. Let's go into Moon card. Because remember, I'm filming this and like publishing this on the day of the full moon of Taurus. And this is a partial lunar eclipse. So there's always some major changes and surprises that happen with those. And we just had a annular solar eclipse. So clearly there's a lot of changes. Also, Saturn is going direct on November 4th, which is less than a week from now. So we have, you know, the great enforcer coming back online to call people out for some of their crap. This sense of, was it even a real offer, or was it just trying to do a come get me and get people trapped? It's almost like somebody did hoodwink somebody else, but the time for that cheat is over. So if you can relate to that, shout me out in the comments below. Adjustments are required, third quarter. Oh yeah, we're going to have to make some changes because the truth is coming out about something. You're confronting some issue, or some issue is being confronted that is going to impact you because it had blocked you. It had stopped your momentum or this flow. And guess what, Leo? You're done, but you're not the only one. There's a lot of people who are done with this energy. A fiery climax approaches with this sense of you can't hold it back anymore. It will be addressed. It's got to be addressed. Something having to be talked about, to be pushed forward, to be addressed, because the bullshit's out of the bag. And now the confrontation's about to begin. Ooh, can you tell me what this is about exactly? What are we confronting? What is the devil here for? What are we confronting? What is the devil here for? You've been worried about work or about something you put a lot of effort and energy into, right? People have been noticing you, but at the same time, something's been stressing you out. It's something that you've been building or working on. You've put a lot of your energy into. People are noticing you, but at the same time, there's stress here, or there's worry. Maybe there's worry if people will ever notice you. Will people ever notice what I am creating, what I am producing? What is the right time to debut it? And will my hard work ever be enough? There is this feeling right now, Leo, where there's a ticking time bomb, because there's pressure that's building around feeling like people are not noticing me. And whatever I do, it isn't good enough. I'm putting my all in, but you're just worried that this is never going to happen. And like everything has gotten too tight. You feel too restricted. So answer my question. That's a good question, God. What is this? First of all, what is this confrontation? How does this confrontation come about? Page of Wands, a new opportunity? Or somebody who is young and too stupid to know better? Two of Cups is here, so a connection? Maybe with a new person, a romantic connection? What is this Tower? Oh, you might be confronting, or somebody may be confronting you about either infidelity, or about maybe you need to move forward. You need to try something else. You need to try something new. You have to begin again or start over because there's something too crazy or corrupt. Something has corrupted the files too deeply. So it's like you may have to just start again. Like that, like you may have to reboot your whole system, whatever system we're talking about. If it's your computer system, it'll probably be easiest, but there is such an infiltration here of toxicity. It may be just your choice. If you ever want new opportunities, you might just have to start from scratch again. Okay, but who is this devil? That's what I want to know. Four of Cups is here. Indecision? No. That doesn't make any sense. Who is this devil? What is this devil? Why is it here? Clarify. Nine of Cups, what your desires are or your expectations, you've made them stuck. You've gotten stuck in your own expectations. You will get unstuck. You are finding the way forward. And I think this is going to clarify a clot in your energy. Like whatever this impasse was, the explosion is going to rip it down. The tower is going to rip it down. There was something that was balled up and stuck, and now it is there's an explosion that unclogs it. This is legitimately being able to know which steps are next in order to really feel fulfilled and be happy. So this is beautiful energy, kind of groundbreaking energy. Let me see what all this is about, Leo. What is all this about? God, I'm not kidding. Like, that's the card that came out. Maybe you've been appealing to a higher power, because that's what this card is. It says, I said, what is this all about? God. Having faith. Maybe the prayers that you've prayed. Coming in and intervening. And that's the judgment card. The judgment on this toxicity or issue that has really blocked or isolated you from your own abundance. There's all these offers that want to come in, but something has stopped it and blocked it. It would imply your fear, but I'm really picking up on a malefic energy, which is coming through a person or a set of laws or rules or regulations. There is corruption. That's what I see. I see corruption here. You know, things changing hands or exchanging hands in a corrupt way, which is blocking up the energy. So there is a confrontation this week that has to happen to call people out on their shit and to unblock and get that flow back again. Somebody has dammed up the water to hoard it and be greedy, right? And nobody gave them permission to do that. And even if they got permission, it was corrupt permission. So this is about blowing down the dam so the water can come back and flow again. That's what's happening this week. Let's go in deeper and see how that plays out. I will see you guys on the other side. Go to the extended. The links are down below. I'll see you guys there.